Hello to everyone, this is Joanna and I am back again and I am going to attempt to make a green tea frappuccino again. This time, the person whose recipe that I followed was Angela Wong's Kitchen here on YouTube. And yesterday I accidentally used vanilla and I didn't have this specialized sugar, so today I do. So we're going to be using what I have assumed is a half a cup of ice, a whole cup of milk, and then we're going to be using 3 tablespoons of this organic cane sugar. And then we're also going to be using 3 teaspoons of the matcha powder and 1/4 teaspoon of this vanilla. This is a one. I'm so glad I had 2 of these here at home, because if y'all watch my video with me in the store, this is my ace. I love this vanilla. I do not like any other vanilla at all. And this is the ingredients in here, and I'm going to have to check their website and see if they still have it. Now, I cannot hold my phone up, but I will have to put it down and pause as we get this going. But I did buy some measuring spoons. And instead of using the blender attachment in my Ninja, I'm going to use this little cup thing here. I don't drink out of this. If y'all remember when I hauled this blender, it has a little cup attachment, but I don't drink out of this. If it would have been the one where you get 2, I would have used one for that. But this is essentially your blend and go cup. So we're going to do that. And I think I'm going to use that setting right there. I pushed medium yesterday. So we have the ice. We're going to put the milk in here, and then I'm going to put the phone down. And when we come back, I will have added the sugar and the green matcha powder. So here is what this sugar looks like close up. Really pretty. Looks like golden sands. And if I did not mention, I am going to be using this little Starbucks cup. I keep these little cups sometimes. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to finish off with the matcha and the vanilla. And here's what my matcha powder looks like up close. I have learned that this is a decent brand, and they recommend that you can use culinary grade matcha or the other one, which I don't know which grade this is. I'm going to assume it's culinary, but it's really good for this. And I did find out that a bigger bag of this particular matcha is like $54, so it's considered a good one. And also they said you can use any milk you want. You don't have to use whole milk, but I like whole milk, so that's what I went with. So here is my mixture. I'm going to put this cap on there. We're going to put it on the blender. Here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and try this setting. Here's what I did yesterday. Let's see what we got. I used more ice yesterday, so today I didn't want to use as much, so we're going to see how this goes. And I made sure to get a new can of whipped cream. And then they said you can even sprinkle a little bit of matcha on top. I had to be careful there because I don't have a sifter. But I will say, yesterday I used a bit more ice, so I will do that again. But it looks just like my green tea frappuccino. And this one actually looks a lot like hers did. And I will say that sugar, it does make a difference. because my granulated sugar didn't blend up completely. And it's a little less sweet than yesterday, but I like it. But I would probably still go ahead and put like a tablespoon of my cane sugar in here. It's not bitter by any means. It's very refreshing. If I didn't want a super sweet drink and a treat, this would be it. So I like this, and I like that powder. So I'm finally glad I got to try my hand at making my own green tea frappuccino, and I just wanted to share that with you. Until the next time, everyone have a great day.